Hello,
Hello everyone.
My name is Adam Haris Merudi Johan.
My name is Aiza.
I'm Lukmeshwari Murugan.
My name is Misha Bara, 21 years old, and I'll be answering a series of questions for bridging the gap between the youth
And financial struggles.
Event with IUMW Finance Club.
So for the first question is, what do you think about your financial situation at the moment? As of now, I think I'm in a pretty stable position because I'm still a student with little to no liabilities, and the fact that I'm living with my parents help. So yeah.
My financial situation currently is in average, not too low and too high. I'm not facing any financial hardship at the moment.
All I can say is I did a pretty good job handling my money because I'm a shopaholic, but I still managed to save some of my money and still spend. You know, like I still can buy. I can still reward myself, but at the same time, I have the amount of money that I can save.
Okay, so I would say that I have quite a comfortable financial standing as of now as a student. I have no commitments as I am still living at my parents' place.
Second question: are you currently facing any financial hardship? Well, not really. I have a few backup accounts for different occasions that I've credit it every month for certain amounts in every account. So whenever I'm having emergency or financial hardship, I will just use the backup money.
No, as of now, I am fortunate not to have any financial hardship. My parents do give me some pocket money for me to buy food, pay for my car's fuel.
Personally, for me, Alhamdulillah, as I said before, I'm living with my parents, so I'm not facing any, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
Third question: is your family facing any financial hardship? How does it affect you? As of now, my parents and my family is not facing any financial hardship. However, I do realize that there are others that are facing severe financial problems, especially at times of a pandemic.
Thank God, my family and me doesn't involve in any commitments till now, and we are never facing any hardship financially.
Okay, for this, I feel like every adult in this country, or perhaps even in this world, is affected very, very badly, mainly due to the pandemic, obviously. My parents are included because they own their own company, and due to the continuous lockdowns, MCO, rules and regulations here and there just keep on changing. It's very uncertain, and the projects for the company just continuously on halt. So it's very uncertain whether they can actually operate or not. And the fact that they own their own company, that means they have to pay for the employees just to retain them, and it's very, very hard for them. And it affects me because, as I said, I am living with them, so it's hard for me to just see them, kind of like struggle to make ends meet, but they don't show it. And the fact that I am with my other siblings still living here, yeah,
It does affect me because I'm still under their care. With the pandemic taking places, my dad have to make a tough decision and sell one of his business because it is hard to maintain it any longer with this time around. So he have to sell it, and the action affect my allowance. He have to reduce the amount that he gave to me monthly. So with the reduction, I also have to berjimat lah. So it does affect me. Do you have any form of income? For now, I only receive my studying allowance and that my parents gave me monthly, and from some investment platform.
Yes, I do. Currently, I am undergoing an internship. I do receive allowances every month.
No, hopefully soon, but I do receive monthly allowance from my parents to pay for my food and my car's fuel. Okay, fifth question. Do you usually have money left at the end of the month? Yes, I have money at the end of the month after spending enough for my own spendings. on the month itself, because I don't believe in spending the money until it's finished, and I don't have any emergency fund kept for myself.
Usually no, but not to worry. I've already segregated the amount of money that is need to be saved in the backup accounts. So the money that I am spending is the balance money. But why I spend it all is because I am the type of person that I cannot see money in my bank account. I have to spend it all. The amount have to be zero at the end of the month. I don't know why. I need to see a doctor.
Yeah, maybe sometimes I will save my money so there will be some left money at end of the month.
Yes, because I try to save part of my money every month after I get my allowances, but frankly speaking, it's hard for me to just discipline myself to save, just to put a portion of my allowance every month aside, because the existence of online shopping is there, and the urge of me having to shop is very, very high. So yeah, I do struggle with that. How far ahead do you like to plan financially? Well, my parents have always taught me to save up ever since I was a child, I guess, ever since I was small. So I tend to always have my own savings, and I'm kind of like, kedekut, like very stingy. So yeah, that helps. But then it's kind of hard lah, because like I am working, so every day I have to spend money for my lunch, and the fact that I'm living in KL does not help either. Everything is expensive. It affects me.
If it's a monthly expenses, no, I will not plan. But if to say I want to travel overseas this year, I will set a certain timeline for me to save for the trip. But if it's a domestic travel, I will never plan to save it. Because it will never jadi. So in this case, I will use my backup money to use it for the trip.
I will plan some budgeting myself, that what I have to do for this month, and I will try to avoid for the next month. Like I will buy some things by 2 months once and 2 months once, so I can save some money for the next month.
Okay, I like to plan my financial at least 6 months ahead to ensure that I have enough room for any changes in case of any emergencies.
How financially literate are you? Well, obviously, I'm still learning, but I've already practiced the basic, like budgeting, saving, and keeping tracks on my spending.
For question 7, I can say that I always allocate my necessary and unnecessary, to that not overuse my money and not didn't save my money.
I can say that I have enough financial knowledge. However, there is more improvement that I can develop and learn to explore more tips when it comes to handling my finances.
Well, as a finance student, I must say, I ought to say that I am educated with that, I guess. But to be very honest, I think I have so much more to learn and to explore and just discover and expose myself to, especially in terms of investment or financial management, because I'm not good at that.
So the last question would be, do you think financial literacy is an important life skill to be honed even as a youth? Yes, it is very important, because as youth, we are tempted by other stuffs, and without financial literacy, it is easy to be influenced to purchase things that we may regret down the road. So I guess by being more financially literate, youth will be able to spend and save simultaneously.
It is because we are getting older day by day, and things will get tougher every time, so we have to be prepared for the worst. It is best to start early while we are still young and energetic, to go out and cari duit. So my advice is you're doing it for yourself. So try and learn how to manage your finance now and keep up the good work and try not to go broke.
Definitely. I feel like in this fast-paced and continuously evolving world that we're living in right now, financial literacy is very, very important and should be taught at an early stage because, let's be honest, everything in this world, almost everything in this world is somehow related to money. So if you're not well educated enough, they might have a hard time later in their lives. And I feel like financial literacy, the financial learning is a continuous process, you know. Like when we were kids, we were taught to save through a piggy bank, like in a piggy bank. As we grow, we tend to save our money to what savings account or even investment. So I think it's somehow related. So I think we should help the youth achieve financial literacy as early as possible.
I think yes, youth have to learn about the financial lit because they can allocate themselves, they can like prepare for the future without any of hardship in the future. Maybe this current situation maybe will be extended for another 5 years, means so every youth have to be more determined and because financial literacy not only give importance to the money, it's more give the confidence level of us to success in our life, even though it's a current situation, pandemic situation.
So that is all from me. I've answered all of the questions and I hope you can share your financial struggles too.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.